Seat 7, the dark horse calls. And now, let's see what will happen next in Super Awesome Poker.
9 of heart, 6 of heart, 4 of club. This player here is first to act. What do they have? Well, they have bottom pair, the lowest pair on the board, the 4s. They have 2 diamonds in their hand. There are no diamonds on the board, only 2 hearts.
What should this player do? He is under the gun. Bang, bang, first to act.
Which is 2 more hearts than my boyfriend has. This player will check. They're first to act and they have low pair. They have something. They might check call. They might check, see what his opponent does, his opponents do, and then maybe he'll call. Next player will also check. He has that 8, right? So, I mean, a straight could form somehow, some way with the next 2 cards, but he has basically ace high at this point. He will check. This player here has a gut shot straight draw. All right, we've got 6, no 5, but then 4, 3, 2. So if a 5 comes out, he'll hit a straight. How many 5s are in a deck? 4. Assuming nobody has a 5 or threw away a 5. So he has 4 outs. Has to be a 5, doesn't matter what the suit is, to make that straight.
What will the mysterious dark horse do?
Other than that, he doesn't really have much. He'll check.
For now.
And now we're back here with the original aggressor, the original better. He has to bet. He has to make a continuation bet with his ace-king suited. Doesn't really have anything other than that ace-king. But if he doesn't make a continuation bet, he'll look weak.
You mustn't ever appear weak in Super Awesome Poker.
So he'll make one. He'll just make, 150 is what he'll bet will be. 150. This player here already decided he's probably going to check call. He will call that bet with his bottom pair.
Would you call with bottom pair?
He's going to play. Next player with dead man's hand. He should really get out, right? He doesn't really have too much hope. Unless an ace comes out, right? He could call, but he's not going to he'll go ahead and fold. 2-3 with his gut shot straight draw. He'll go ahead and call. He's one of those, very loose players. You should not call.
Because this player is loose. And the bet size is relatively small. At 150, this player will call because you never know what might happen in Super Awesome Poker.
The maniac. That might be the maniac player. I'm not sure. Okay, is everybody in? Looks like everybody's in. So all the money goes in the pot. And we're down to 3 players. Let's burn and turn the turn card. Wow, it's a 5. The maniac is... If that's the maniac, I'm not sure. He doesn't look too maniac-y. It might not be him. He's pretty excited, though, because he just hit a straight. But he's not first to act. This player is. Still sitting on their 4s and really nothing else. They're going to check. This player with their straight...
The dark horse has come out of the darkness to shine in the light. He has hit a straight. What should the dark and mysterious horse do now?
What should he do? Well, he's a pretty straightforward player. He'll go ahead and bet, right? He'll bet, but he wants to make a value bet so that his opponents will call. So he doesn't want to bet too high, right? He wants to get this player to call. At least that player to call. So how much should he bet? So maybe there's about 700 in the pot. He'll bet like 250, just a fraction of the pot to see if he can get his players to call. And he might, right? 250. Because of the bet sizing, he might get them to call. This player here is a rather sophisticated player. He sees the possible straight on the board, right? He sees 6, 5, 4. He can see that. But because it's a small bet and he's very aggressive, he's thinking maybe somebody just hit a pair, which is the wrong observation. He should fold, but he's not going to. This player also is going to call. He should fold as well, but he's not going to either. He only has bottom pair. I think that's chase. It is chase. Shame on you, Chase, just chasing everything. He chases everything. He has bottom pair. He's going to call. Not a good call. But they're all in now. Still 3 players. Let's see what the river brings. We burn and turn.
9 of diamond.
The board has paired. We have 9s on the board now. Not sure it's of any consequence. This player here is a little excited because now they have 2 pairs. They have 9s and 4s. But they're still not brave enough to bet, all right? And they, probably shouldn't bet with bottom pair, right? They'll check. This player will bet again. He's going to make the bet bigger.
How big should the dark horse go?
He will bet 500. Everybody's going to probably fold to that at that point. Ace King has absolutely nothing. He would have to raise. If he raises, he'll be bluffing, right? If he were to raise here, then maybe he could get that player to fold, but he'll go ahead and fold. He's just not an aggressive player. This player has to fold as well because all he has is bottom pair. Poor Chase. He always chases all the way to the end and then folds and loses. And sometimes he cries.
What? I lost again.
He'll be okay. He'll be back to play again. And that's the hunt.